where the fudge were we? Oh, right. We were You guys are still camping out in the middle of forests with the prince in them. Although they're taking a bit of a break in order to actually fix up the warforge that almost fully died and spewed out all your contents. Well, all of your party's contents, as well as the actual inn that they were staying in before, as well, in order to sort of avoid that disastrous scenario. A few of your party members have taken it upon themselves to guard the warforge while it is being fixed. And as the warforge is being fixed, you guys are free. You guys that are actively out and about have free reign in order to either scout for your next destination or just go around to see what you could find. So, currently we are at the ruins of Sar Jimin, up on that square where that star is, or roundabouts that bit, and you guys are heading towards the capital of the ruins of Sar Jimin. That's south. So as you guys are just getting ready to do whatever you'd like, let me put on my music. Done, and then now, yeah. What would you guys like to do? Where would you guys like to go, actually, first?
Head south.
Right away? There.
Gonna be...
Ow.
Last time you were saying there's some spots that's the easier way to go, and there's other spots is like it's hard. You're saying it's like really hilly or cliffies.
It is. It is. Yeah, it is really pretty cliffy and hilly. As you go south, but it only like lasts for in just a bit. It goes towards the horizon, but according to McKean, who knows the place a little, it's you only need to do like 1 or 2 days worth of like traveling to go past it. Now, you guys can't really travel too far away from your main group, unless you really just want to go like away from them and really pave the way for them. But there is the common sense in which if you do take a main road, you're more likely to be seen by whatever forces are occupying the place here. So in the event that you do find a road, it would be the quickest way towards the capital, but it would also be like not very stealthy. Not the stealthiest approach. There are also outlying villages all over the coasts of the ruins of Sar Jimin, and you can take like the long way around them and go towards each coast. And McKean did want to eventually go to his village and free it, but his village is
south
quite
of the capital.
Yes. No, not south of the capital, just near the capital. Actually, like a little to the north. For the context of this, I'll mark the capital as a pink circle on the map. There you go.
Okay.
How far is this distance here? Is it
every
swimmable?
square would be like 2 days worth of walking.
Okay.
So not swimmable.
Not quite, no.
So we have to go around.
Yeah. Unless
That's alright.
someone can build a boat,
Sorry.
which would probably take longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, do we like head even like this towards this pillar thing area, just through this bush? Let's get an idea of, and then just have the barmaid and the warforge catch up. Just scout ahead a bit.
You want it like that? Sure.
So how long are they gonna be? Did you say?
How long of what? Sorry.
How
You
long
said
is it
they're
going to
fixing-
take for it to get fixed? I think
Yeah.
he's asking.
Oh, the Warforged.
Yeah.
You can ask the barmaid that, and the barmaid would say. No. Well, have to roll how good she is at doing it. fairly average. 17. She says at most 1 day.
If we help, will it be any quicker?
Not quite, no. Unless are any of you proficient with Tinker's tools?
No, but I'm good with my hands.
Mm,
I do a
No.
flurry of magic tricks.
I'll be fine. She says, continuing on the work.
Probably little grandpa. He's got
Actually,
fingers.
the grandpa would be. So the grandpa would stay and help.
Do we know of any like close abandoned villages or not? Well, do we know of anything
Yeah.
that's close?
There would be. Mark them as dots on your map.
Which one's Callum? I mean, McKean's?
The one closest to the capital to the north.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, there would be a bit of there would be information for each of the village, although none of them are quite as pertinent as the one as McKean is trying to go to, or the one that's currently housing what was once the gold mine, which is up here where the volcano is.
Oh, let's go there.
Yeah, you need to find a way to cross the body of water, though.
Fly.
Fly over.
You can certainly try.
Dragon, where are you?
No.
Go around. Go around on the boat.
Yeah, the boat's already left you guys.
Oh, shit.
I'll cast fly on him, but don't tell him the duration. No.
Just land in the middle of the water.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, to the gold. Ah! Yeah. Oh shit.
There's not really
Mason's
much
here.
we can get to without abandoning the barmaid Warforge, and if Levis is helping them.
Oh. You the
Once
barmaid
we go
would,
here,
yeah.
we go
The
here for
barmaid doesn't
engagement.
mind being left alone with the Warforged. Just you either have to leave the prince with her, or the prince has to be protected by all of you.
Will we make it here and back in a day?
Yeah, you certainly can.
That seems like something to do.
I have something that I want to do, but it's like I can do it on my own or not.
Yeah, what's up?
I want to walk along the beach and see if I could find anything that may have washed up on the shore.
Make a perception check.
In a minute. I was waiting for everyone else to do because I'm outside having a smoke.
Okay, no worries. But yeah, I think everyone else is just like trying to plan out what to actually do while people are away and stuff.
I mean, out of character context, I mean, we're sort of setting up a position where we can sort of hold up as well. So, gathering materials, food, etc. Yada yada. You know, seeing what trees are around, if there's any vines, make road.
Make all the necessaries.
Yeah, and like
Supplies.
prepare for the journey, not just go on.
Now, but Bobby heard there's gold mine this way, so he kind of wants to see if he can see it from this village.
I'll tell him that gold is useless if you can't if you don't live to spend it. So just chill and prepare.
Yeah, Bobby doesn't understand.
Here, look, come here, I'll show you.
Kills them real quick. See? Gold wasn't useful then.
Starts throwing coins at me. One bludgeoning damage each.
It's a lot of coins, a lot of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of coins.
But yeah, so yeah,
Also, Clyde, I am encumbered. Will that impact travel time?
Not as a group.
Okay.
You'll have to have multiple encumbrance for that to impact you. Although it does impact stuff like whether or not you'll be able to escape an enemy in time and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
If you do decide to try and flee.
And also combat movement.
Yeah, because it's what -10.
-10, yes.
Sweet 15 feet of movement. Yeah, boy.
I'm just imagining IRL how much weight I'd have to carry to only be able to move 15 feet.
15 feet, like every 6 seconds.
Yeah,
Well,
like
it's
that would I'd have to be
58
carrying like
pounds
an
of
entire
coin.
fridge.
Yeah.
Well, is this pounds or kilos? Pounds, right?
Pounds.
I believe it's like listed as pounds in the sheet.
So what's divided by 2.2?
Yes.
So what's 58 pounds divided by 2.2?
So you're literally carrying. That's not too bad. Oh, for a halfling
Yeah.
that'd be terrible, actually.
About 25 kilos of coin.
Yeah.
That's a lot of coins.
No, what?
Mm-hmm.
It's just the right amount.
No.
Maybe a
that's-
little,
that's
I'd like a little
lot.
bit more. Well, yeah, considering I only have like 16 pounds of other stuff, it's a lot.
Okay.
I have
I-
39 pounds of coin.
Yeah, I'm happy to do whatever the group wants to do. But I am
Yeah.
very intrigued about the abandoned gold mine.
Yeah, you can
And
move
make
on
it well
to
known
the,
to
the nearest
group.
village first, and then set up a position there before moving on to
I
the
make
gold
it
mine.
well known to the group that I'm very intrigued in an abandoned gold mine.
It's like gold mine.
Yeah, but then you gotta ask, why is it abandoned?
I mean, McKean can tell you. It's why the entire place was been abandoned. It's because it's been overrun by demons.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So there must be plenty of gold if demons want it.
It's just like shakes her head.
Yeah. So, anyone else got anything else? Because that is a pretty good idea. But
If people want to
Mr.
take the
Bobby
day
had in
trip
mind.
to the village and back, then I'm happy to do that with some people. Just to explore for the day. And then we can meet up back with the Warforge and Barmaid to head south.
Yeah, okay, come. I'm bored.
And if he's going, I better go to make sure he stays out of trouble.
Like
There's
Snow
my
White and the
perception
Seven
roll,
Dwarfs. There's two of us dwarves.
what was that? Sorry, Gordon.
There is my perception roll.
Nice. On this side of the island, yeah. You don't have to be too lucky to find out that there would be a few things that would be washed up here.
Something's
Um,
there.
there has to be, a few sort of target practice ships that the armada of pirates had to have run through, and not too far south, perhaps just even an hour's worth of walking, is a shipwreck. It's weird
Excellent.
because the shipwreck was definitely not here when you guys had first landed.
Yeah.
So it is very recent.
That's interesting.
I will tell the group exactly this.
Okay.
Let them know that maybe we should
Check it out.
check it out.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So shipwreck and
Yeah.
then forward position on the village.
We'll see what the shipwreck leads to. And then
Could have buried
we
treasure,
decide
just
from there.
saying.
There might be gold on it.
There could be people on there.
Yeah, but if people are there, they'll probably have gold.
Yeah. Well, let's go.
There'd be hidden treasures inside the hidden.
As you say gold, Bobby already starts walking ahead of the group because he needs to, as he's encumbered. As you guys eventually catch up to him and then walk past him, going towards the shipwreck as a group.
Yeah, you see his feet
The
just going like
prince-
really, really quick, just like scurrying.
The prince would stay behind for now, since you guys aren't, going too far away. And he's having a look-see as to how this warforge actually is being fixed. There. Just a sec. Hey, Mason.
Mason's here.
Yeah, he is.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey,
he's just
Mason.
awakened. But you didn't miss out on much. You've just been hearing what's been happening so far.
Yeah. I know.
To reiterate as to what the pink circles are, they're the villages of the ruins of Sardiarmin. Meanwhile, the very big circle is Sardiarmin itself, the capital. As you guys head on over towards where the crates are. The crates and the shipwreck. Firstly, you come across the crates in between you and the shipwreck itself. A lot of these seem to be destroyed, and
Do I see any gold lying around?
make an investigation check.
Investigation.
6. If there's any, maybe they might have been buried underneath the sand. But so far, all you see here are all sorts of different sort of fabric, textiles and stuff.
I'd like to look for the gold.
You start digging underneath where the crates are. The fabric here would usually fetch a price, but most of them seem to be damaged. But there are still some that are usable. You guys find no gold, but you do find 4 pounds of exotic silk that's still like intact, and the rest are like too damaged to be of use.
So the mysterious Silk Coast rides again.
I mean, you guys don't bother selling the silk. You just like keep it and hoard stuff in your inventory. I don't know why. But yeah.
Well,
I sold it. No, I sold the stuff that I
I made a
had.
dress out of it. 3 dresses.
Right. But yeah,
we're basically just like dragons.
indeed.
Yeah.
Might as well just name the game Dragons and Dragons. But yeah.
Yeah. Dragons and dragons for players. Are dragons.
So yeah, the rest of you, except for Bobby, checking out the shipwreck or still taking a look around the crates.
Can I have a look at what's in the crates apart from like silk? Is there any like foods or anything like that?
Make an investigation check. $16. As you take a better look at the crates and actually like pry like a bit of them open and see if there's like any hidden compartments within them. You guys that may have noticed, you guys that may be either checking out Paige, or those of you with a pretty high passive perception, you watch as like when the sun beats down on her. All of a sudden, Levis, you're the first one to see this. For some very odd reason, her shadow almost detaches from her and tries to run away.
That's weird.
Before 10 seconds later, the shadow comes running back and attaches back to her when she like takes her head out of the crate. Paige, you do find hang on, wait. Forgot to roll for you.
As I'm just
More
looking around.
more clothing.
As I'm
Except
just-
this sort of clothing isn't quite. It's a lot of packs of commoners traveling clothes. Sadly, it doesn't fetch much in the market.
Yeah, I'll leave that. Is there anything suitable for like disguises and stuff?
What you're looking at right now? Yes, actually, a lot of the travelers' clothes have hoods and stuff, so it could definitely work out. And
Should
some of
save
them,
one for the
some of them
prince.
are your size. Some of them are like for very tall people.
How
Awesome.
about short guys?
Some
Yeah,
of them
whatever.
are as well. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab some of the clothes for disguises.
Same.
For me and whoever. But me,
I'm
especially.
gonna top up
I'll
on
grab
my
some for me.
disguise kit stuff. That's
Yeah.
up to you.
That's what I want to do too.
So yeah, you can, I guess, refresh your disguise kit if you've actually used it. So
Refreshed.
yeah, refreshed. Plenty of like sewing materials as well. So if don't have one already, there are 3 tailoring kits here.
Oh,
Oh, I'll have one of those.
I'll take one.
Okay. Yeah. So stuff to mend your clothes with, and stuff to change your clothes with. Other than that, with the rest of the crates being finally like opened up by both Bobby and Paige, and eventually Bobby going back to, gotta dig for the gold. It's just clothes, mostly clothes. And the best of the clothing materials have been sadly the ones that took the most damage.
No.
Yeah. Anyone that's checking out the shipwreck?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay.
I'm
You
also checking
make an,
No.
you
I'll
make an
like to.
investigation check.
Okay.
So does Levis. Perception or investigation.
Oh my god.
Nemesis was helping him, right?
No.
That's not a bad perception.
Oh, nice.
15, 24.
Investigation. Okay.
Well, 15 is
Yeah,
actually good enough. Inigo, as you take a closer, a better look at the ship itself, actually going into the wreckage to see perhaps what could have fucked up the whole ship. It's pretty clear to see, definitely like a whole bunch of holes inside the hull, indicating that it was like shot through, and the ship having to make this sort of like emergency crash landing. You also notice that the ship was decked the heck out in the inside with arcane defenses, but they seem to be inactive now. The runes are smudged out, and the runic circles are dull. They're not glowing and active, but there's a lot of them in the inside. Weird for a clothing vessel.
Can
Hitting
I
Levis?
tell anything additional about them? Since
Make an
this
Arcana
is
check.
Enemy Arcana, yeah.
Yeah. Levis, you don't quite like recognize the runic circles right away. They come off as markings to you. However, you take a better look around at the surroundings and just like the immediate vicinity. Either no survivors or they've screwed off elsewhere. Nemesis, you actually find like, quite a bit of around the same thing as well, although you have no Arcana knowledge, so to you it's just, nice. Someone drew all over the inside of the ship. Inigo, a lot of these are glyph of warding, and a lot of these, was a glyph of warding. But a lot of the glyph of warding has been not forcefully activated. A lot of these were dispelled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any thieves' cant anywhere?
Yeah, I
You
was
make
just
a
gonna ask
perception
the
check.
same thing.
Can I like talk to some of Paige? Can
Okay,
I like
1
help
second.
her? Like, hey, you think
No, currently she'd be looking through the crates.
Oh, because I was doing the same thing.
in a hole. I dug too deep.
Am I able to like write on the crates and thieves can't what they are?
Yeah, you sure can.
Yeah. So I'll do that in case anybody else comes along and just put clothes, more clothes, more
Clothes and more
clothes.
clothes. Okay, so you help out any passerby thieves, sure. Johnny, apart from what Paige is writing right now, no. Although you do hear help.
Huh? I hear help.
You do hear help, and Bobby has
Okay.
apparently dug himself too deep.
I'll go look for where the sound's coming from.
Easily enough, you find Bobby, digging like a lot
Can
of
I
the
see
sand
them
away.
from the ship?
You can actually. You can see them from the wreckage. It's not too far away.
Is there like a captain's quarters or something on the ship that I can see?
Yeah, there would be. It's all broken apart though. You can see the entirety of the hull of the ship, and like in the insides of it as well.
I want to look for that as well and see if there's like a desk with drawers or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
The desk part would be on the beach, but the the captain's quarters part of it would still be like somewhat intact onto like the ends of the ship.
I want to look at that place.
Sure. Taking your investigation check from before, as well as Pages. You guys don't find much. No logs of anything, or anything for that matter. However, you do find a crew manifest. This was just a freelance trader. Well, at least the captain seemed to be, and the rest of the employees were just named. No other marked occupations for them.
And we don't see any bodies or anything, or
No. With
any
Levis's
remnants of like blood
Right about that.
or injuries.
have one of you make a survival check for that.
I can do that if you want.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, I got
11.
11. No sign of blood.
Rip.
Is there anyone helping me out of my hole?
Yeah,
Jahani did.
And he'll use
Thanks.
telekinetic powers and pull you up.
Like,
I got you, Mr. Bobby.
It's
Did you
weird
find
because if
anything?
nah, it's no gold.
Ah, man.
Unless.
nope,
It's
no
probably
gold.
deeper.
Maybe I have to go deeper, yeah.
Bobby jumps back in and keeps digging.
I can pull you out.
Keep in mind, you probably can't pull him out if he goes any deeper
Okay.
because
I
of how
won't go
heavy he
any
is.
deeper. I won't go any deeper.
Okay.
If you don't go deeper, come out now.
I mean, yeah, you kind of do have like some PTSD with sand and bags and falling.
Yep.
If this is a trading vessel, is there any chance that I can see any like, like hidden compartments or anything that's maybe been smashed open or haven't been smashed open?
The investigation check from before? Nope. Doesn't seem like it.
You should go check the ship for some gold, Bobby.
Bobby goes check ship for gold.
You check the strip of gold. Nah, it's even less of a loot there. It's just all like wreckage and stuff.
Nah, but Bobby gets advantage when he's looking for gold.
No, he doesn't.
Uh,
Are there like,
Nice try.
important papers or anything around?
Only the manifest that Mr. Inigo found.
Oh, he's gonna check this.
And yeah, to clarify, well, the captain's name comes across as Tekka.
also, while we're looking around the ship, I say to everyone, "See, this is why you don't go on ships. This happens."
It doesn't always happen.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Has it happened on the last couple of times we've been on a ship?
I mean, I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw
but
them
we were
off.
lucky.
No, that doesn't count.
I'll do it at some point, I need to worry.
We're on this ship at the moment.
Yeah, but we found the ship. This is not a ship that we have sailed on.
Yeah, but it means it can happen. I
Just
don't
because
trust
it could happen doesn't mean it will happen.
Nah, it definitely does. One day it will happen.
Am I able to look around, see if there's like any footprints leading away from the ship?
You make a perception or survival check.
I'm great with perception, I got this.
Got this easy.
Oh my god.
Nat 20.
Her survival's just as bad.
Nat 20. Well, both wisdom.
Yeah,
Nat 20.
Yeah.
I believe.
Nat
What?
20.
Yeah. Yep, that's perception.
I rolled a nat 1 in real... Oh, is that a 1? Oh, I rolled a nat
No.
20 in real life.
4.
Hey, there's a
Hey.
20. That's hard. I
Uh,
rolled a nat 20 in real life.
okay, it doesn't count though.
Actually,
Actually, 4.
no.
Not quite. Footprints, no. Although you do find some footprints, and then you realize it's yours, as well as the party's. But it takes you a while to
Oh,
realize
no.
it is.
Oh wow.
I'll just follow them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You see, you see Nemesis walking back to where the prince and the people are camped.
She's doing circles, following her own footsteps.
Eventually, she does come back, yes. But yeah, anything else you'd like to do here in this wreckage?
That seems pretty boring. Let's go. There's no gold.
I wonder if there was a guard on the ship. If so,
Oh no.
if he's not dead, I shall hunt him down.
Snipped, snip. Yeah, you guys making your way back to the camp?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, God?
I just want to, like, on the way back, like, just keep an eye on the ground as I walk along the beach, and just if there's anything that catches my eye.
Okay, yeah. Keep your perception and your high
I'll just-
investigation from before. Actually,
just-
and Arcana as well. It takes a while for it to click, but if someone was able to place quite a bit of that like glyph of warding, either they paid for it and was being very rich. Although, you know, why would they deal in clothing in trade clothing? And then you realize maybe they did do that, but as well, they didn't perhaps pay for the glyphs. Perhaps they did it themselves. Maybe whoever was on the ship may have some teleportation capabilities. Either that or whatever got rid of the bodies did it really, really, really well.
I'm just gonna pretend that it was like, you know, a Louis Vuitton salesman.
Sure.
As Lululemon.
They're probably all mostly mages anyway, making that ridiculous sort of bank. Yeah, just this world's version of like Gucci.
You mean Gucky?
Yeah. Lucci.
That's Gucky, you know. The fashion brand Gucky.
Oh yeah, Gucky. Indeed. My bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, you make it back to the camp. Report anything you'd like to the prince and whoever's there, and then
No gold.
sadly no gold. And you guys can make it towards any of like the next destinations, or even just like go around. So I'll perhaps give you guys like a bunch of like options.
Well, I'm gonna pass on to the barmaid the ship and about the runes, and give her the manifest in case they may know them.
Okay. She reads the manifest and like shakes her head. Doesn't really recognize ship people. You're better off. She said she's about to say you're probably better off at the main cities asking around, but then realizes, nope, we're wanted there. Probably not.
And we're nowhere near one.
Yeah. Anyway, option number 1. Go up north a little bit. Doesn't even take a day. Set up a forward position to scout out that fishing village there. And perhaps then afterwards, if the village is cleared, stay there. And then go towards the gold mine village afterwards, which is even further north. Option number 2. Take the long way around, not across all the hills and the cliffs that might be dangerous whilst in the midst of doing any sort of like fighting.
Now we got feather falling, don't we, guys?
I mean, for me, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's up to 5
he's
people,
fine.
right?
We're not.
It's up to 5 people.
He's fine. We're not.
Do you know how many spell slots that costs?
You can pick 5 people, isn't it?
Nah, he can pick 5 people. He can.
It's up. Yeah, it's like an extra person per upscale.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure you can pick 5 with the first level one.
No, yeah,
Is
it's
it?
first level you can get 5.
And then let me look.
Yeah.
Let me
have
look
it.
as
Yeah,
It's
well.
up
look.
to 5 full increased within range. A full increase is ready.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he'll just pick everyone but you.
I mean, don't tell him that.
I mean, sorry. Yeah, the
Fine,
prince
I'll
has
have to use it
priority, you know?
myself.
Yeah, you can cushion your fall with gold, it's fine.
No, I actually have Featherfall.
Oh. Alright. Wow, you really do have PTSD about what happened before.
Yup.
Okay. I love it, dude. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, option number 2 is to
haven't
like
you
avoid all
realized-
that.
Haven't you realized my character is built around
To
PTSD?
just keep your gold.
All my choices are character based.
Yeah, I love it. Option number 3 is to go through all the cliffs and hills and all that terrain, except you'd probably be a lot slower doing so, and you'll have to either leave the Warforged to a secure spot or carry him with you. So those are your 3 options. Well, main options. You can suggest me another one. Yeah. I guess option number 4 would be just to go along the coast
Option
towards this
1.
village here.
Option 1. Bobby wants to go as close to abandoned gold mine as possible.
Okay. Any objections? Any other
I just want to
plans?
see him run to his death, so I'm
Oh
keen.
no, Bobby has started walking towards.
Yeah.
I
any objections?
see him waddling really slowly, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck it, follow him.
Okay. The rest of you follow?
Might as well.
Alright.
Yep, no one
As,
else is gonna plan.
I guess for this one, Bobby is leading the party.
Hell yeah, he is.
Somehow.
With Inigo close behind.
I think everyone catches up pretty
I
quick.
step past him.
It'll take us 2
Yeah.
days to get in.
I'm pretty sure we both could easily step past him.
Yeah, I have 15 feet of movement, so.
But yeah, for just for the purposes of marching order, you can place yourselves there. But yes, okay. It is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, just us. Okay. Prince Triss Harla follows along as well.
Oh no.
Hmm?
What?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Wait, you don't want the prince to follow along?
Nah, it means something bad's gonna happen whenever he's with us.
Usually does. We don't say this around a kid though.
No, we say it to each other just quietly.
Okay.
He's like a jinx.
I mean, he is a walking, like, super mega bounty, so.
Mm-hmm.
I use message.
You're that careful about.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
he's not
prince just
like
seems to
a-
be pointing at people randomly.
Yeah. He doesn't mind. He probably knows what's been talking about, but you know, he's used to being the center of attention, and also he's not the typical kid. Yeah, he's matured enough, somewhat, with everything that's been going on.
Did he have a wig? Did I give him a wig like last time?
No. Give him a disguise though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dress.
Juhani, Levis, and Inigo, could you roll for me a perception check as you're going towards this place here?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Wherever it is, where can I find it?
Almost a fucking nat 20.
Of course.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, Mr. Levis makes up for the shortcomings of the party members, even though a lot of the scenery here does sort of catch everyone's eyes, as a lot of the you'll come across like a road, then see that it's been like just like overgrown with vegetation, vines, and grass. Much to the surprise of the prince, though, as he says,
I'll just
does it
do a hard
usually
check.
take this long for Oh wait, sorry. Does it usually take this short for trees and stuff to grow through cobblestone? This was only invaded like a couple of years ago.
With good fertilizer, anything is possible.
Uh,
I believe
Okay.
fertilizer is not the main reason for this. You just
Are
need
you
to
a
pull out his
farmer?
mask and then just attach it onto his face, and you just see him just be prepared for any fight, basically, at the moment.
okay. So let's not walk on the cobblestone and stuff, I guess.
Let's just try to keep our presence unknown at the moment.
Okay. He puts his hood up. Not that it'll do much though. But yeah, as you guys make your way towards the village, eventually after 3 hours of the traveling, as well as just avoiding any sort of like open spaces, or where it could be a road, could not. It's hard to tell with how overgrown it is currently. You guys come across an entrance towards where this village could be. The the signage has been destroyed. It says Welco, and then broken from there. So welcome to something, perhaps. And the sense of the ocean could be smelt from here as well, as you guys would eventually go towards where this entrance is and overlooking just where this village is, looking down. This is a village like built onto the coast, it's being expanded inland, although inland is uphill. The coastal village itself is the buildings are intact. The guard towers around it have been destroyed, and there is makings of what seems to be a scrimmage line of ballista that seem to be pointing towards the entrance, but those are also destroyed. Apart from that, it is some sort of ghost town here.
I'd like to go to the nicest looking building, or possibly like maybe like a blacksmithy looking building or a forgery that might have gold because it's close to the other village maybe.
Sure, make a perception check. See if you can
I
find
want to
one.
look for gold.
Alright.
I'm on
So,
a gold mission today. Oh,
No problem.
Sorry, I should have done this.
Look for same thing, yeah. But yeah, that perception check for 12. I mean, sorry, not for gold, I guess. For the building, yeah. I mean, you could surmise that perhaps the town hall could house some, maybe. That's the biggest
Onwards to the town hall.
looking building here. Make an investigation check as you go inside the building.
On your back.
Well, kill it, Melissa.
Yeah, kill them all. 14.
Just whack it.
Is it a spider?
No, it's like some bugs.
Hey man, those could kill you.
Yeah, no, that's
Where
why
is
you
it?
get a spider to kill the bugs.
What?
I'm pretty sure the spider will kill you before the bugs.
No,
Yes.
spiders are friendly. No, it's something that flies.
This is Australia. Don't believe them.
Anyway,
Anyway, you guys watch as like Bobby eventually waddles into the town hall and just disappears.
where it is, Melissa.
What do the rest of you guys do?
I'll just try and slink around and just try and figure out the layout of the town.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him just because he's an idiot running off by himself.
Okay.
Um,
You guys, yeah, one by one, look at the town hall and stuff. This is the most intact of all the buildings. As Bobby makes his way inside there, he starts rummaging around. Although the town hall itself, the building is like not quite as derelict as the rest, and the inside is very empty. It is just pine wooden floor, and the walls themselves. And Bobby
Is
is
it
just
like
stuck there, going like just looking
big
for
ghost town?
floor panels. It is a ghost town.
How
And as
big
you're
is it?
slinking away, you get the sense it's around. You get a good count, because you can see everything from the entrance anyway, overlooking the village. It is 11 buildings. Two of them are quite different than the rest, which is the town hall and perhaps the warehouse near where it could be like the fishery / warehouse down where the beach is. But the rest of them seems to be like just large cottages. Some of
Warehouse
them are
where gold is stored.
I'll go ahead and task some people. I'll task Juhani and Nemesis to go and keep the prince safe, and I'll go ahead and ask Paige to come follow me and investigate the houses.
Okay.
Just go around stealth,
Jump.
just
Do you want
trying
me
to
to
figure
roll?
out.
Stealth and investigation.
Yes.
Mm.
You use Levis. You as well. Roll stealth. Since you said you were slinking about, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The prince would make his way into the town as well, but he'd be at the beach.
Wow, pretty decent too.
Yeah, pretty good. One by one, checking each house. A couple of these seem to be a little bit more run down, a little bit more derelict, and populated, although not with souls or people, just with furniture. Some of the houses have broken furniture from what could have been like a tussle that would have happened in the house, and three of the other houses seem to be relatively untouched. Just dust collecting on the furniture.
Is there any valuables or anything in the houses?
Those investigation checks. Stripped clean, actually. Although stuff like picture frames and books have been left untouched, though.
I want to look through some books and see if there's anything important through them. If I find any throughout the searches of the houses.
Sure.
Just anything important, nothing like storybooks or family books or anything like that. Like,
Sadly, most
say-
of them are like storybooks, and you find a particular large collection of them in one of the houses. Probably like one of the more well-off sort of residences, residents of the village. You do find with that investigation check. This would be the building or residential building closest to the warehouse, and it does have logs of shipment that would come through and be exported out onto the nearby town.
Like
And-
gold.
Yes, although only Levis knows this, most of the gold did traffic through here.
Also, I just got it. Fucking Word of Souls at fucking after what we did last session in Null 2.
Souls trigger everyone now? No. I mean, by
Nah,
souls I meant like just people, but yeah, you know.
we know.
Um,
Don's messaged me about that, and I laughed. Word of Souls. At. But anyways, yeah.
would
Me and
there
Paige
be?
will probably meet up at the warehouse after we get done searching all the houses.
Yeah. Is there any like food ingredients that would be good in any of the houses?
Oh yeah, she's
Probably
like a
not.
cook with nut. She's like
Probably
a,
not.
unless,
she's like a
unless you'd like to cook with rotten food. Probably not.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Is there any
No, it's
gold
just a
anywhere?
I forgot. She's like a cooking nut.
Not
I
in the
guess I'll
town
look
hall,
for
sadly,
cookbooks,
Bobby.
Too.
Yeah, so cookbooks as well. 'Cause,
I go to the next most interesting
she's
building.
always after new
Yep.
recipes.
And as Inigo follows behind you, sadly, you would find some cookbooks, but you know, it's not. It's about like dishes that you wouldn't have. It's about dishes that you'd probably already know of. It's
Okay.
probably like the cookbooks of like the generics of what the dynasty dishes are.
Okay.
But yeah, going towards the warehouse. The shutters for the warehouse seem to be closed, and the doors seem to be locked as you go around inspecting.
Is there any thieves' count or anything like that?
Not around in the residential places, no.
Would I be able to use thieves' tools to try and pick the locks on the doors?
You're not there yet. You guys
Am
are
I there?
checking out the.
Once we
Yeah.
are there.
Can I use thieves' tools on the door?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Ah,
Yep. Paige and Levis have been checking out the residential buildings one by one. That takes a while, since you're doing it stealthily. Remember?
that door better be unlocked.
Damn.
Huh?
God.
It's not even a question, Bobby. You only merely need a wish for it to be unlocked. And voila!
Everyone's impressed
Dodging
there.
through the dodging through the gaze of perhaps Inigo, that's just been babysitting you for a bit. Not even he could like perceive how fast you actually did it, or even if you did anything at all. But the door is unlocked, and as you go into the warehouse, it is very dark. Got dark vision by any chance?
Nah, I don't. This way. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll use dancing lights.
Ooh, nice, Bobby. Now with your newfound talent for some magic. Thump, 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 thump. 4 of these dancing lights pop up, and they illuminate the space of the warehouse. And they do so in like space by space because the warehouse is actually fairly big. And whoa. Although it's not in the form that you'd expect, Bobby. But you find quite a bit of some overturned crates, and those crates containing gold ore.
I run with glee and hug the crates with gold in it. Or gold
Sure.
ore.
Oh yeah, you hug the crates. Nothing else.
Can I see any like refined gold by any chance lying around?
Like into bars and stuff.
Something that's worth a little bit more than ore and probably a little bit lighter.
With the dancing lights and with make a perception check.
So I'll be honest, I am happy to become heavily encumbered. If
18?
I have to.
Looks like there's only ore here.
How much ore?
More than you can carry, definitely, if it can fit in through a hole of a crate. And it's kind of like, since the crate is overturned, quite a bit more than a crate on a bit.
Okay.
Every other crate in this warehouse is also just shut off, so there might even be more gold ore.
Can I do like a Scrooge McDuck moment, like dive into the gold ore?
Yeah, sure. That'll hurt, but you
It's
definitely
fine. I don't care. It'll be the second time I take damage, but it's well worth it.
can. As you... You don't take damage. Your favorite terrain is gold. It's fine. But you do swim around, and well, it looks weird from Inigo's perspective. Anything else you guys want to do as you're there? It seems like a relatively empty town.
I'll look around just a bit more in case I do find some like refined gold or like purer gold than this ore.
Okay. You take some time to investigate the warehouse and just fully look through each crate. but eventually some time will pass. Levis and Paige will meet with Inigo there at the warehouse entrance, watching you go through all this stuff. And eventually you'll just find that most of the crates were empty, but there is three and a half crates worth of golden ore.
What did the manifest say for the latest log? Or like the last log, basically.
The last log of shipments was 2 years ago and 2 months ago.
Is there anything in
2 years
those
and 2
logs about gemstones or anything like that?
There would be, but they'd be even older sort of shipments.
Okay.
I see everyone at the door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think we should wait here and maybe like if someone could like get the Warforge and we can like put all this inside the Warforge. I think that would be very good. But I can't carry all of this.
Good for who?
Me. Bobby ain't leaving without it.
I'll ask Kat to look around, see if there's anything that could involve smuggling, so she can look for thieves' camp.
Yeah.
I'll ask Juhani too if he's over here. They
Is
decided
there
to
any,
go and
like-
follow the.
Giovanni and Nemesis
Inigo.
are currently by the beach where guarding the prince.
Mhm.
So
Right,
yeah,
if
is
I'm
there,
at heavily encumbered, how does that
Minus
affect
20.
my speed? My 5 feet of movement.
And you have disadvantage on dex and strength saves.
is there any thieves' cant around at all?
Nope.
None.
What do
Not
I
in the
not
warehouse
need?
too, yeah. Seems to be a pretty on the top business of just shipping.
Mm. So was there only crates in there? There was nothing else?
Nothing else.
Bobby would like to grab 23 pounds of this gold.
Okay. Does that put you up to
No, it puts
Heavily
me
encumbered?
half a pound under heavily encumbered.
okay. Carrying
There's
as
gold
much
ore.
as you can, alrighty. I love it.
Yep.
So, what are we all thinking? This place seems good enough as a place of temporary
I'll do 23.5 pounds.
shelter at the moment.
That looks good to me.
What are your guys' opinion on it?
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, it seems safe. As I'm just rolling around in gold ore.
Your opinion doesn't matter at the moment. You're pretty biased. Anyways, did everyone thoroughly check every house?
Walls are better than no walls. Pick the strongest and most secure looking one and go from there.
Yep. I believe we should relay this information back to the maid and everyone else back at the temporary camp.
They'll
Let
be
them know
like
about the
3 hours
situation.
away, but it's not a problem. Yep. Eventually, it'll be the prince that'll want to do the relaying back, as he wants to take a look around the countryside and immediately send some red flags to the rest of you, as you guys eventually all alongside Bobby, that's carrying a little bit more now, go back with the prince to let the barmaid know. She'll hold back the Warforged, and nice. And the travel back was uneventful. Eventually, you guys all take some time to fortify whatever building it is you'd like to hang around in.
Warehouse.
Sure. As the Warforged is being set up there and being repaired there instead. The golden ore cannot be stored in it for now, although once it is operational. Once the Warforged is operational, the barmaid doesn't see any downside to storing a bit of the golden ore anyway, so she'll do it.
Oh yeah. I want to
So
go
how
to
long
the
will that day.
Town hall.
She'll say after another night's sleep, and then it's another 8 hours on top of that,
Okay,
and
well,
then it'll be fixed.
I'll be happy to wait with the Warforge here and watch you fix it in the warehouse.
Okay. She gets back to fixing anyway. Anyway, what was that you wanted to do, Levis?
I wanted to go to the town hall
Okay.
and just scope it out.
Yeah, the town hall is the most empty of all the buildings. All the... Yeah, it's just everything has been taken from it. All it is just wooden floor and the stone walls of the town hall that's present, and the windows itself. And it is the least derelict of all the buildings.
So it's just a giant, like, just a town hall just has all walls as cobblestone.
Yeah.
Is there any windows?
Yeah, there is. They seem to be
Do all the
glass
walls
pane
have
windows. Yeah.
All the walls have windows?
Ah, yes.
Mm. Mm.
So light can come through, but yeah, it is nearing nighttime, and it feels quite a bit off-putting just being in this place. Unnaturally so. It's...
Let's see if there's any trapdoors anywhere on the ground.
Sure, make an investigation, please.
Basically, I just want to keep tapping my foot and seeing if I hear, like, there's a sudden change in the,
Acoustics
like-
of the floorboards.
basically. See if there's an echo or just a
And
different
then,
sound compared to
like a
anything
hollow,
else.
like thunk thunk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20. It does take you quite a bit of searching. Every single piece, square foot of the floor. And then you're like, the floor doesn't give anywhere. What about the walls? And you take your time checking out the walls as well. And then when you go like a full loop circle, and you surmise that there is no trapdoors or nothing in the stone walls, when you turn around, and in the where the door was, you swear you had left it open, but it is now shut.
Oh, damn.
Try and open it.
Walk to the door, try and open it. Locked.
Mhm. I look outside the window.
Nighttime.
How high are the windows?
It's like to your shoulder. It's not terribly high. It's you can look from you can look from the outside inside as well. Windows are just more or less designed to be able to be opened just in case the building needs some extra air in those meeting days.
I want to try and jump through the window.
Okay. You
Just
walk back
go
from
and
the
try and
window,
take a
then
running long jump.
take a running, yeah, and then you bounce off of it. You didn't expect the window to be that hardy, then you realize, okay, something's definitely wrong here.
Oh.
I'll just go and fire my gun a couple times to make noise and let everyone
Okay.
know that there's something going on.
Everyone can hear this, and it's coming from the town hall.
Oh shit, Grandpa! Let's go!
Okay. As everyone rushes there.
I haven't rushed.
Okay.
It's hard for him
As,
to.
as everyone rushes there, except for Bobby, who probably takes his sweet time getting up because of how encumbered he is.
Also, don't want to leave the gold that badly.
And you don't want to leave the gold behind, sure.
So we'll slowly follow.
As you'll eventually get there. Everyone goes there to a closed-off town hall. Levis, you fire a couple of the rounds, and then you start like seeing things. You start like seeing just these small smoky wisps
I'm
of
gonna.
like white blue like trails, and then you like rub your eyes instinctively, and then all of a sudden you start seeing just visages, these apparitions
As
of like
soon as this
people.
happens, I'm gonna cast Form of Dread.
Okay.
No longer able to be frightened if that's anything, and I gain 3
Okay.
temp HP.
All right. As you take your form of dread,
The mask
you
just
start.
kind of starts to grow up around my face, and it just
Yeah.
kind of encumbers it.
Yeah, you start slowly emitting this sort of like spiritual essence around you as well. And as your eyes begin to adjust to the space around you, you see all sorts of quite a like 11 figures, ghosts that just walk past you, and don't seem to pay any attention to you, and they seem to be taking like some sort of a seat that you're not sure is even there, up towards where the end of the town hall is, and they seem to be listening to one other ghost. The ghost has their mouth talking, but no sound is coming out of it.
Do I know if ghosts have their own type of language?
Make a
We
history
all
check.
try and get into the. Oh, I'll wait. So we're...
Yeah. Eventually, you do get there, and so yeah, the guys outside.
So-
What do you wish to do?
try and open the
Just-
front door.
You know what? Just in case, I
Locked.
just say fuck it and
Look through the windows.
comprehend language. Just in case.
Okay. Do you just cast it right away or ritual? This ritual takes a while.
Cast it right away.
Yeah. Cast it right away. You don't hear anything. It's either they're either talking a different language, like an unheard of language, or they're speaking very quietly. But it seems to be speaking, but no sound is coming out of it.
Hmm.
Juhani, you skirt around, look through the windows. You see what Levis is seeing. There are a bunch of ghosts, like a small procession of ghosts by the end of the town hall, away from the main door.
I'll like duck back down and sneak back to the other people at the front door and tell them, "Some ghosts in there. They're doing stuff. What? There's heaps of them. Oh, are there heaps of them?
11.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's like 11. I don't know what.
Grandpa's in there too.
Grandpa's just standing there doing stuff. I don't know what he's doing, but he looks like he's he looks He doesn't look scared. Come and check.
Still-
Come and look.
Is the front door opening? I'm guessing not.
No. Seems
Does it
locked.
feel locked or magically locked?
You're not quite sure. Make an Arcana check.
Me too.
22. It does feel magically locked. Yes.
I'm feeling 22.
I'll just slowly approach to where the speaker is.
Yeah. As you do so,
Actually, do I even have that?
I'll go back.
As
in.
you do so, most of the ghosts sort of like turn to you, and the speaker ghost sort of like makes some sort of like motion, getting everyone's attention again, and he keeps talking until do you interrupt? And he does like sort of like gesture for you to hang on a moment. Do you
I'll just
interrupt
wait
further?
around then.
Okay.
Can I use message to try and talk to Levis to relay some messages if he has any? About what the hell is going on?
Yeah, you can ask him what the hell is going on, and Levis, what do you
Yeah.
respond with?
I'm using message.
I don't know.
I have no idea, but
Well, the
Whatever
front
it
door's
is, I don't
magically
know.
locked.
pleasant. Anyways, they have something to say to me, so I'm going to wait.
Okay.
As you
But
wait for
We'll
the
check back
Be
in with
ready.
you a little bit. We'll check back in a little bit then.
be ready.
as Juhani
Shoot your
sneaks
gun twice if you're in trouble.
yeah. As Juhani takes a better look through the window and a good show, you're not sure what's actually happening since you don't hear anything. But Levis eventually, like
I'll just go prop
The-
up against the wall and just kneel back and wait then.
as you wait, eventually your form of dread subsides, as well as it takes a couple of minutes for them to finish what it is like they were discussing. But it seems like every sort of like townsfolk had their piece to say towards the speaker until finally the speaker would address them all. And he seems to just like bid them good day, and one by one the ghosts would like make their way out towards the front door. And the front door itself, as Jahani, you see this happening, and then you circle around back just on instinct to perhaps like help your party out with any of the sort of like potential fighting.
I'm like, the ghosts are coming to the front door.
And then you guard the front door and nothing seems to come out, but you do hear the door unlocking.
Right, open the door.
Okay, you open the door and there's only one ghost there left, and he seems to just be waiting and beckoning you guys to come inside.
This seems dodgy.
Is there like a
I
plank
go inside.
around? Like a
Go inside. Yep.
big plank
Yeah.
of wood or something? Or a
Can we
massive
prop
rock?
the door open somehow?
Yeah.
Full door
Is there a
stop.
big rock
I
mean,
around or something?
Yeah. There's plenty of stuff around. There's no like
Yeah, go
wooden
take a piece
plank.
of gold out of Bobby's backpack and use that.
Yeah,
Hell no.
Yes.
you can
Remember,
take
if
like
you die,
a
you
big
don't
piece
get
of
to use your
rock.
gold.
Yeah,
Remember, if you
I'll
die, you
pull,
don't get to collect any more gold.
Doesn't
pull the
matter.
door.
It doesn't matter. Well, I think it matters to you very much.
I haven't died yet.
Yet being the
Same use.
operative word.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
just the
it'll
prevention
just
of
kinda
stuff.
It'll
walk
only
up
be an
to the
issue
ghost.
if I die. So it's simple. Don't die.
It's the prince of us.
Yeah, the prince is with you guys. He's like pretty spooked. He's like, Are you sure we should go inside?
Yeah, we can make a new friend.
I say the prince goes back to the barmaid and tells her what's going on.
Okay. He starts walking and then
Don't
like
make him go by himself.
I'll go with the prince.
Yeah.
okay.
I was
He
hoping one
like
of you would.
instinctively like walks back and was about to ask for an escort before, and Nigo escorts him back. As then
Yeah, I
he goes a
figured one
bit.
of you would. I figured, you'd do so.
As then he goes and then a bit busy now, escorting the prince back to the barmaid. All of you guys eventually
I'll
make your way inside the hall, or
Yes.
Does anyone still want to stand at the door or no?
Just like walk up to the ghost, just like let's be friends.
okay. You walk up to the ghost. The ghost sort of
Okay.
like flies just above you and just pats you on the head, Nemesis.
This is
Perhaps he starts talking, and all of you can hear it now. Perhaps we can be friends. Welcome everyone to this town. I'm sorry we cannot be more accommodating. How can I be of help?
We were simply just here to hopefully stay a while since demons are afoot. Yeah,
Demons are indeed
I got a weird suspicion while I was here, so I figured maybe there's something hidden here that I might be able to find something of use. And I guess that's how I got here. I alerted my friends. So,
As he begins to speak, a lot of his words become like repeated and echoey, but only like just like every 3 or so words as he says sadly, and when he says sadly, like a bunch of his like visage changes and you see like a nightmarish face behind it briefly before it goes back into like a normal ghost visage. And he says, Sadly, we won't have much to offer. Again, it changes and shifts. Although we do have gold in which to give to everyone that may or may not try and help.
Yes, I
However,
will help for gold, please.
I do keep. I do send some of that gold already with some of you.
Keeping it safe.
It's him. He's been it safe.
Keeping it
And
safe.
he points to Bobby, and he has like some sort of like stop gesture as he says, "Do keep in mind not to bring it too far away from this place, for it is cursed by us. However, I will be willing to uplift this curse.
That'd be much appreciated if you could do that, please.
But you'll have to do something for the town.
Which
A lot of I've been trying to keep them as sane as I could. For we have strong attachments to this place, and therefore our souls could not find peace. Our bodies are scattered alongside the outskirts of the town. Bodies that have been desecrated by the very demons that you have spoken of. If you can find these bodies, bring them all towards this place here. And then perhaps I can finally speak the final words needed. And when you bury them, then perhaps I will be at peace. And when we are all at peace, the curse from the gold will be lifted. All of it.
What exactly is your curse, to be exact?
Make a persuasion check.
Anyone?
Anybody?
No, just Levis.
Oh.
Oh,
4.
What did he have?
And he says, well, I would be obligated to say what curse, but I feel like in order to have more of a motivation from your end, I shall withhold of that information.
Where's
Pretty
the limit
please.
to this when the curse happens? Like, can I go just outside to look for these people while holding on to some of your gold? To keep it safe? Is
You
that
may.
safe to do? Okay. Let's make sure I don't get cursed, because that's not nice.
If you stray too far away from the outskirts, then perhaps the curse will take effect.
Okay.
Not too nice, huh? Says the person who stole it right away.
I didn't steal it. I alleviated their material goods.
Who stole it?
They have no need for it. They're dead.
And what is your name,
mean-
Ghost Man?
Been alleviated from their bodies.
You're really not helping your case.
Nope.
I am Mayor Garan.
Oh well.
How do you spell it?
What do these people look like so we can find their bodies and bury them for you?
Geran. Mayor Garan.
Do you have any pictures of them? Or do you know rough like?
These are the only humanoid bodies that should be in the vicinity.
Okay, let's go. then.
Otherwise-
We will bury these people for you.
How long
Otherwise,
do
if
we
you have trouble finding them, visit their residence.
I believe
Visit their
I've already done
houses.
that.
And take a look at their photos. Then you will know.
Oh,
So how many are there? 11, he said. No?
Mhm. Yeah, 11.
are there 11
11 bodies
houses?
we gotta find. Okay, let's go look for 11 bodies.
Are they all single, or are there like couples of them inside the houses?
They wouldn't be inside the houses. They've been taken towards the outskirts of the villages and used as blood sacrifices around the village.
He is simply asking, were there any married couples that were taken that we need to worry about?
he was answering the other question. But yeah,
Mhm.
any of yeah, you would know this, Levis. So some of them
Mhm.
were actually couples in the
Yeah.
houses. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go find them. Bobby just starts walking out.
Okay.
For you
It is the
and
middle of
I
the
and
night.
our friends, I shall happily help find your family. Yeah, they can be your family. And then Scar,
Your
God
townspeople.
damn it, Nemesis runs off.
Okay. It's a
As you can
totally
see-
different direction.
As you can see, everyone's eager to help. Part of my intrusion on your... How should I put this?
It's
Meeting of sorts. I take off my hat and I bow, and I say, I shall excuse myself to go and help you now.
he nods. Thank you for your politeness. Yeah. The congregation only happens when I need to calm the townsfolk down, as it always was in life.
And I'll
Yeah.
walk out.
Yep. So, quest
Bye,
received.
Looking for bodies. Looking for bodies.
Looking for bodies. Yeah. So,
Is that a body? Nope, that's a branch. Is that a body? Nope, that's another branch.
We should go tell the others.
I-
Maybe the prince will
Yes.
have something to say.
It is a very good idea to go tell them, considering...
two of
The prince is in a
your party
very
members
frightened
already
state.
walked off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah, I've gone to look for
Figured.
bodies.
Okay.
But I figured we might as well go and tell everyone else.
All right.
Is that
Yes,
a body?
eventually, yeah, you let everyone know, and eventually you'll go looking for the bodies alongside the prince. All of you make a perception check.
Oh, he's rolling good tonight, guys.
shit!
Oh my god.
The +1 guy.
When it comes to gold, Bobby knows what to do.
Fuck!
He's doing all this for his gold.
I got 14, right? Got my shield.
No. Ah, yeah. I'll see. Yeah.
The god amongst men.
Would you join the search as well, Inigo? And nah.
The search for him. Aren't I with him?
For the body.
The bodies.
Bodies.
I'm with the prince, so I wouldn't know anything about it.
We went back.
Told you. We came back
Oh.
and told you.
Bobby
Yeah,
didn't
at
go
the-
back.
So it's up
That's
to
why he
us.
got in that 20.
We
He had a head
left the
start.
prince very
Yeah.
scared, so I figured we might want to go back and calm him down. And just tell him everything was fine.
I'm gonna chill with the prince.
Okay. And yeah,
It's best to keep very skilled magician with the prince.
yeah. The
Should
prince
be
also
fine.
says, yeah. Sorry, just don't do well with ghosts."
You called me a skilled magician. That's pretty cool. Pretty
Not
good
talking to
magic
you.
tricks.
You're not even here. You're not even here to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Skilled magician is the actual wizard. But
I can do
anyways,
magic too.
Okay, we
Ah.
make a line and walk around.
before I
Wait, talk
leave,
about-
I asked the prince, since he has powers of a cleric, do you think he can help us when we bring back the bodies, properly put them to rest?
Oh, that's why I felt like heebie-jeebie when I entered the town.
It was a congregation of spirits that were becoming uneasy, according to Pastor Garon.
No.
Maya.
Yeah, Mayor Garon.
Mayor,
Garon.
Pastor.
Yeah, Pastor. Same
It
deal.
seems like he's taken up both those jobs.
And yeah,
Would you-
the prince just says, I'm not like that kind of cleric. But I can try, I
At
think.
least someone of a man of God can help them. I
Right,
believe
right,
He
yeah.
would want that.
I mean, okay. What do I do? Do I touch ghosts or something? What?
You basically just send a prayer to have their spirits be at
consent.
ease when we return.
You touch ghosts with consent.
Oh, okay. No need to word it like that. All right.
He's not here. He can't say anything.
I'm
Oh,
not
right.
here.
Yeah.
Getting
And yeah,
his-
he just nods. He's like, okay, I'll prepare something. I guess. What I say to Kurt? He starts thinking really hard. As he does so. Bobby, it's you're not sure if you should be happy about this. Although I guess it's for the gold. But you do find the
I'll go tell Juhani to go to all the
a
houses and pick up
chopped.
that item frames of pictures of the
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, you find a large pool of dried up blood, and that dried up blood being turned into like some sort of magic circle on the outskirts of the village, and multiple just two of the bodies that are there, chopped up, sectioned by limbs.
How much do I need to take back of the bodies?
Probably all of them, with what the ghost was saying.
The whole bodies. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit gruesome. You are able to do this. However, it'll take you a while. So we'll go to the rest of the...
Pull out a
People.
blanket and just start pulling them into the. And just start
Yeah.
carrying it like a sack, basically.
Yeah, I got some rope. I'm pretty sure I tie all the
Okay.
ends together and throw it back.
Alright.
I think a rope, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably
You
do.
got it?
Unless
Okay.
you probably needed to let go of some rope to store in some
Yeah.
gold.
I don't think I did. I think the Warforge has all the rope.
Right, yeah. It would.
I have rope due to the fact I
Yeah.
need it.
But don't
for
worry.
most of the traps.
Remember, Bobby was on his lonesome for a bit, and he only found him as well. So it'll take him a while, and probably like the entirety of like the night session doing this on his own.
Yep. Bring two
But that's
bodies.
fine. Levis and Nemesis. Nemesis, you don't quite find anything as you just walk through the forests and stuff. You don't get lost, but you don't find anything. Levis, you find one of these bodies propped up in 5 different sort of like spears on the ground. These spears, on closer glance, look to be tridents. Devil make tridents, and the limbs of this this poor person have been separated and placed on each of these tridents.
Clyde,
What's up?
by any chance, these devils wear Prada?
No,
Okay, that's a lad.
just because there was Gucci just doesn't mean this.
Not
More of the clothing.
Well, I'll just go and perform. Just sack it up and just bring it back.
Yeah. Okay. And eventually, you guys, it takes like the entirety of like the night, but you are not able to find all of the bodies of the citizens. Perhaps due to the fact that natural elements would have taken them away, but also, yeah, mostly because of that fact, but perhaps because of other outlying factors. Eventually, you meet up again in the town hall to drop off the bodies or meet up with each other, and you've only found 3 out of the 11. The ghost is still inside the town hall. The speaker ghost.
Oh, it's been nighttime, has it?
It's been nighttime, and it is currently midnight, and you guys are all
Okay.
feeling a bit tired.
I guess
simply
we
just
should-
go up and ask. May we have respite here in the town hall?
I was gonna rest with
Uh,
the barmaid and Warforge.
Rastagaron? Or
You
just
may-
respite in the town?
You may rest here. Yes. Did you
Thank
find
you.
all the bodies?
We have found 3 of the people you have told us to go find. We are still in the process of finding them, but I am going to say this. I fear some of them may not be found due to the fact of causes that may be outliers and/or natural causes that might prevent it, but we will do our best.
I
That's
also point out to the
sorry.
spirit that I found 2, and I just want to pat myself on the back.
As you pat yourself on the back and you say all that, Levis, the spirit nods, a gentle nod, and it says, "At least you tried."
I ask again, would you just mind, since you're seeing we're putting in a lot of effort to put these bodies to rest, could you just tell us what this curse is? It's just weighing heavily on my mind.
And it will weigh even further. Perhaps not on your mind, but on the entirety of your being, should you carry it further.
Please tell
I
me.
do believe he is saying to put it back where you found it, little one.
Oh.
He puts up a hand and he says, "No need. Although the curse has something to do with what I said just now. The further you take it away from here, the more it will
Sicker
weigh
again
on
or
you."
something, or the heavier it gets, maybe. Ooh.
Yes.
How much storage can the Warforge hold?
Hmm.
I don't think it's
All I'm
repaired yet.
saying, if it's a pound of gold here, it'll be more than a pound of gold back inside. So you're making it more valuable? Thank you.
Or,
Not
you know,
quite.
drop
But
it.
I like your enthusiasm. I do think the elements would have taken most of the other bodies by now. But since I cannot stray far away from the building in which I spent most of my life in, I thank you for granting at least these ones salvation. You see, you start to notice that like the shifting stopped when you like told him you brought him more of the bodies, and he seems to be at ease. You may rest here. I can protect you, should you wish.
Thank you very much.
And fear not for the greed of the little one. It was a law. It was quite prevalent during my lifetime, and it is quite refreshing to see it again in my undeath. You may take all the gold you wish. You'll find that it does not contain as much of a shimmer as before, but that is because the curse has been lifted.
Oh yeah.
Rest easy.
We thank you for this.
Thank you, Mayor Garan.
Is there anywhere you wish for us to bury the bodies?
Also,
Around
what
the
would you
town
like
hall
written
should
on
be
their
fine.
tombstone?
Okay.
Well,
Something personal?
he floats towards like each of the bodies. May I inspect their faces?
Yes.
What's
yeah.
left of them? Sure.
Wolf face.
Yeah, what's left of
They
them?
were
Yeah, you since
Sadly dismembered.
since he's an incorporeal being, he can't actually like take stuff from you. So you
Mhm.
show him each of the faces,
Mm-hmm.
and one by one he tells you each of the names. I'm not gonna generate all the names here, but he does say
Harry and Barry, what?
no, not quite. That's sad. He does
Mhm.
say to just make marked just make wooden markers for them. A tombstone is a bit much, especially for the time they have now. Although he wouldn't be opposed to it if you could make cairns for them as well.
I show them the portraits we found, and I
Okay.
ask, will these do? As reminders?
It is perfect.
I'll just show them
You-
which ones that the bodies represent, and I'll just put them there.
Yeah, he'll help you with that, and one by one he'll like tell you like what their occupations were and their time of death, and as he does so, he gives like one last sort of closing statement to each one, saying he gives his thanks for their service to the town, and he gives like some sort of brief personal background regrets to each one. One he says to one he says he could never have beaten him in a drinking contest, and for that he will have his revenge in the afterlife.
Sounds like my
To-
type of guy.
To the other one he says, uh, although although he coveted quite a bit of his belongings, and they argued a lot that he did never touch his belongings, and that he will explain everything in the afterlife as well. And to that guy's wife, he says, "Please help me with this argument. Your husband and I could never have seen eye to eye in the previous life." He just laughs along, and as he makes his little sad remarks and final closing statements to each one, he floats back on over to the town hall and faces towards all of you guys. You watch as his arms become the more physically visible parts of him become even less sort of visible, and you watch as the main joints of his person become invisible at times. His neck and his shoulders, especially, cannot be seen anymore, and he says, "I am now more at ease. Thank you for this. Come morn, I will disappear. But if you need any help in perhaps navigating the little town we have, or anywhere else that around here for that matter, wait until nighttime falls again, and I will answer your questions. For as long as I am here."
May you and your friends rest in peace.
He nods. And he goes back to just where you'd probably think where the speaker's podium would be, since he's a
Electric.
little bit elevated
Mhm.
as he does float there. And he just
I'll just
floats there.
walk to the warehouse.
Yeah. So you tell the prince to do all the things still?
I believe
yeah.
his services are no longer in order, for the speaker has said his final goodbyes.
Okay. Did he pass on? Did he whoosh?
He sadly could not, because he simply wishes to know where the other bodies are, but he is resting easier knowing that we have found some of them at least.
Well, and the prince just says, "Well, that's a bit sad. Maybe we can find the rest of the bodies for him."
It depends on how long we stay here, but I must say, times have changed from what I've seen so far in my lifetime.
You mean not all ghosts are like, I don't know, that?
Some ghosts are not as kind as he is. I have encountered plenty of them, and some of them still haunt me to this day.
No, yeesh. Looks like you really need a cleric.
I have tried.
Or alcohol.
As you know, I have tried that too. But it is regrets from my life that are probably finally catching up on me.
Oh, I get it. Adult stuff.
Yes, let us just call it that.
Okay. Oh man, I mean, I had a little speech already, but okay.
Well, why don't we hear it?
Oh,
You should just do it anyway.
okay. You want me
Let
to?
any other spirits that may be at unrest go at ease.
I mean,
You see
okay.
there
Just
was the 3 bodies we just got.
yeah, I was just about to say that. You guys want to protect me. I just don't want to do it on my own.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. Yeah, escort him back.
Mhm.
As his name on the crates is Goldor. Okay. Eventually, you escort him, and the little kid prince stands up straight, but then he sighs, and then he like places like a little stone on each one, and he says, "By my powers, prince, nay, future king of this kingdom, I'm sorry that we couldn't help you. But from the words of my big brother, who was once a role model to me, try as we might, we cannot save everyone from drowning. Because when you try to, all they're flailing about is eventually going to drag you along with them." And then he like waves his hands onto each every grave, and you watch as each grave is like blessed, like lights up a little bit. But someone has to try, right? I hope that in your own life, and your previous life, just before you died, someone did try for you guys. And he finishes his blessing there, and then turns around to everyone. He says, "What was a short speech?"
It was a very good one.
No, okay. I held my breath. Maybe that's bad for speeches.
That was really good. You should teach me how to do stuff like that too.
Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe sometime after all of this. No, I'm a little sadder now. I hope someone really did try and like help them.
Yeah, what will make you feel better?
I don't know what.
If I dye your hair.
No. Starts walking away. He's like, okay, back to the warehouse. Wanna see where that jaw part of the robot is actually slotted in, and talks about like how the Warforge was being fixed this entire time, and how intricate everything has to be actually put in. But yeah,
He doesn't want
it
to
looks
dye
like
his hair.
yeah, he does not want his hair dyed.
Does he
Although
have,
for the most part, this guy is a little kid. He
does he have a
seems
good reason?
doesn't have a good reason though, but he just doesn't want it.
I'll like tell him like it's good for, for the disguise so you don't get noticed.
And he thinks on make a persuasion check.
I'll butt in and say, I believe we can worry about this when we're near more lively areas.
Natural one.
Why?
Oh,
And yeah,
Why?
and yeah, he just says, "Yeah, I agree. We'll wait until we actually need to do it." But yeah,
Does using a superiority die like change it a little bit?
nah, not really. It's natural one. But
I
yeah,
made a very logical point too.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, it looks like as minor of a dealing this was, turns out perhaps if everything comes into fruition, the kid wouldn't make too bad of a ruler, at least too bad of a speaker. But yeah, eventually the morning comes. The ghost itself nowhere to be seen. The graves of the blessed still there. Bobby's payday comes along.
I'm temporarily heavily encumbered.
Yep. With the
Yes,
3 gold pieces, really?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't think that far, did you?
He was. He
I'll
did
put
say he
a
was.
little bit back in the crates.
Yeah.
I was legit at 99.99.
Yeah, well, yeah, just put it back. no one's gonna take
So
it.
now I'm at 99.22.
But yeah.
So we're gonna go search.
You
So
know,
we're gonna wait for the Warforged so we can carry all this gold ore.
Are we gonna go search for the rest of the bodies?
Oh yeah,
In our-
that.
In our
Yes.
expeditions, we will do our best to try and find them. But we have more pressing matters at hand.
Like waiting for the Warforged to carry this gold. Sweet.
it'll be another 8 hours.
Well, let's wait 8 hours.
While we're waiting, why don't we go check? We couldn't. It was too dark last night.
So we can have a bit
I mean,
more
I can
of a-
just.
yes.
The mage just says I can just carry the Warforged and work on it
No.
while on the road.
No, we have to wait until we can transport the gold inside of him.
Okay.
It is very
Do we really
important.
need this gold? She
Yes.
says to everyone else.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
isn't really much useful as long as we are still
Yes.
wanted.
Don't matter.
I do believe once we have a cleared head, we can come back for it. I doubt anything
might
will
not be
happen to
here.
it.
I'm not taking that risk.
You don't want to help.
If you do not wish to take the risk, you can stay here and go
With
join
the
with the other
Warforged.
graves.
Wait here with the Warforged sounds good.
We don't want to help.
And I say
the
we move
mayor?
on. Like I said, we will help on the way. We have more pressing matters at hand.
Where are we gonna go?
It's a measly 8 hours. We can wait 8 hours.
Well, hopefully, go and scavenge some food, considering anybody have rations on them that can feed every single one of us?
Paige?
Yeah, Paige.
She's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
She's in the kitchen
also-
cooking already.
Yeah,
what
field
food?
kitchen.
The field kitchen. The fire camp.
Nah, this village would have a kitchen. It might not be in good nick, but it exists.
Yeah, one of the houses. Yeah, so most of the houses would have kitchens.
Yeah, she found the best one. Whipping up a
Sure.
storm.
Let me just double check. Do people have rations on themselves?
No.
I was the only one that prepared. And I guess Inigo too. But, they're all in the Warforged. And he's kind of not operational
Exactly.
at
We
the
should
moment.
just wait for the Warforge. Reserve our energy.
Yeah, it looks like Paige doesn't have rations either. She can only cook
Yeah.
them.
We should just wait around this village and do a little bit of stuff around the village for the next 8 hours until the Warforge is fully operational.
Okay.
And then we can grab the gold and go. What?
All right. So those of you who are just like
Um,
patrolling about the village,
she
what you?
does have 5 days worth of food on her.
Oh, she does.
Is
Okay.
awake.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
That's all
It's
right.
a long day.
Oh
Very
yeah,
long
good morning, Paige.
I know we went to sleep last night, but gosh, you took it a bit too literal.
I'm so sorry.
That's all
Role
right.
playing
You can
really
just
well, Paige.
Yeah.
not much happened. Just some sad words.
10 out of 10 for role playing.
Yeah. You roleplayed the entire night. Let's go.
She deserves a level up.
Nah, not quite.
You're proficient in sleeping.
Not quite, but
makes
yeah,
better than that.
proficiency in sleeping, sure, maybe. But yes, and as the rest of you come into, fully awakening now, as you're exploring about the town, anyone else wishing to explore now during daytime instead of nighttime, looking for the bodies around the outskirts?
Yeah, probably should have a quick look for the bodies again
yeah,
for 8
Yeah.
hours or so
Okay.
while the Warforge is being fixed.
Okay, anyone that wants to do that, make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Shit.
Let's go looking.
Nat 21. Nat 20.
I get my advantage for my
Right.
shield.
Okay.
20.
All right. Was that all? Oh, nice.
You know that
Not nice. I mean.
perception. You know that perception. I'm pretty sure that's like the best I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
14,
So it
Yeah,
seems.
you did pretty good.
17, yeah.
Anyone rolled 20 or above?
Me.
Jahani got 20.
Okay.
Oh, 19, yeah.
You don't quite find a body, Juhani, but you do find an odd sort of like placement of pillars and what seem to be some sort of like active magical shrine that seems to surround this place. Show you the map for that.
Am I by myself during this time? Like,
You're by
is
yourself.
everyone
Yeah.
else searching during
Oh,
time?
fun.
Yeah, you're currently here in the bottom right.
So,
Um. Is this just on the ground? Like, is it like what's the blue stuff? Is it like lit up or anything?
It is lit up. It is on the ground.
it was active. Ugh, that's not.
It's an active shrine, magical shrine.
And what's this?
Summon a
thing?
demon.
What does this look like?
You're not sure.
It's just like a statue kind of thing. There's a steps.
Oh, you mean
kind of-
like these things?
Yeah. Are they?
Yeah.
They seem to be other like shrine-looking things with the center bit being like some sort of like pedestal in which to perhaps like offer a sacrifice in.
Let's sacrifice 4 people and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't really see anything like obvious like that looks like really tempting. So I'll just see if I can call the others.
Okay. Eventually, you'll be able to. Yeah.
Yeah, bringing them back. Hey guys, look at what I found. Any magic, guys? I don't know what it is. Nico, are you're the magic guy?
Maybe.
What do you think?
I'll look over it.
Yeah, you can all like be here for this if you'd like. I'll just drag all your tokens here.
Later. He died. He's the sacrifice.
I'll become the demon.
Why is there 2 of me?
Oh, because I dragged you already. I'll just kill one.
I'd like to look at the magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look over what Johanny has.
All right. Those of you that want to look over the magic of the shrine itself, make an Arcana check, but you have to be close to it.
Kana, 23.
Nice. 18. Nice.
I'm just watching.
Get at my level.
And 23 as well. Nice. You did get on your level. And as you guys are like just taking a look at the shrine itself, it seems to respond and flicker to you guys approaching. But
Is it getting like brighter or darker or just flickering?
it is just flickering. Like it seems to like notice a presence was here. But as you guys take a look at this place, Bobby and all 3 of you actually would get to know that this place is some sort of like large conjuration circle. Definitely a summoning circle to summon something into the world.
I feel like Bobby might be dying. If something is summoned. Because he will not be able to run away.
How far is this from the town, from the village?
It is relatively nearby the town.
And it's just random.
Kind of like just throw a rock onto it, see what happens.
You throw a rock onto it. Nothing happens.
Was there like a trail leading from here to the village, maybe?
If I get the closer I get, does it react?
You have to
more
look
and
around,
more?
make a survival check, Johanny.
Okay.
Oh, is that sorry, Bobby?
If I get closer and closer, does it like flicker more or less, or if I go
No, it
here?
flickers like the same amount, and as you step on that, nothing happens.
Hmm.
Very curious. Does it like react differently with more people around it?
You're not sure.
Hinting to other people to come a little bit closer?
No. Not until I know more about it.
I ran
I'll
off
go
to...
and inspect the statue.
Those aren't like quite statues. There's the massive like circle bit here is like a pretty like big brazier or pedestal.
What about now?
Nothing happens, Bobby.
What about now?
Whoa, no, nothing happens.
Sweet.
That's boring. We'll walk back just a little bit to safety.
Yep. But yeah, Levis, with your passive perception though, how tall is Levis?
6 foot.
Okay. You get a good look. Something does seem to be something does seem to be in the brazier. Inside here.
Is it 4 or more bodies?
Can I have a look?
Detect
in
magic.
there?
Yeah, you can walk up the stairs and stand on here and take a look if you'd like.
Hmm.
You see something? You see something?
Yeah. Paige does see something. Paige does see another body on there.
Whereabouts? Like,
Directly in the center here, inside the bowl.
Do I see if it's a human body?
It seems human, and it seems mutilated. Yes.
I let them know.
Detect magic. Conjuration. Heavy conjuration.
Ooh.
Maybe.
can I telekinetic pull it? Pull the body
Yeah, sure.
until it comes off.
You pull the body and it comes off easily, as well as like I guess you have to telekinetically pull one of it at a time because it is in pieces.
Yeah, sure.
Sadly.
I'll telekinetic
While we're up
until
here,
I get it all the way off and gather
am I
it
able to
together.
see into the other braziers?
Yeah, you do, and you
Yeah,
see
guys.
inside the other braziers there are also other bodies in there, and as soon as you like take off the last piece of that one there, the summoning circle sparks up.
Sparks up.
What did you do, Grandpa?
And it's just beginning to like spark now.
Put some water on
Oh.
it. Settle down.
I'll telekinetic. I'll mage
Whatever.
hand the lightest piece
I'll let-
and put one back. Put it back.
Nothing happens.
I can't bring it back.
Mm.
How many
Okay.
bodies are there? Like,
Seems to be 4 in total.
In each brazier.
Yep, 1 in each brazier.
Hmm.
Just sparking.
so that'll be.
Or should we just take off another body?
Should we just
see
take
what
them off
happens?
and see what happens? Anybody against it? I'll pack this body up inside
Where are we going?
a blanket
Okay.
and like tie it up
Going over to the other brazier.
and carry it with me to the other end. And I'll pull the other
I
one.
need to kill it.
Okay.
Is there, like,
telekinetic pulled it.
Any definite features of like, at least a head at least?
Yeah.
There you go. There's the blanket with the body in it.
Their features are the features are intact, but they've just bled out their orifices, and they've also just like bled out where they've been, obviously sectioned.
Hmm.
The human, right? The human, right?
Do they
Seem
look
to be
like the
human.
villagers?
They seem to resemble the villagers that he speaks of. Yes.
Okay. We don't have any
Okay.
gold now.
I'll let everyone
We can make
know
an
that-
investigation check if you'd like.
I'll let
Check
everyone know
that-
that this is a blood sacrifice, so just be careful.
Yeah, I'll
For
check
anything that
what's
might
on the
happen.
body. Like, if there's anything like, I don't know, some sacrifice.
Yeah?
Kind of.
Make an investigation check. 15. I mean, they seem like cut up pieces of body. Yeah?
Do you have any markings? Like,
Doesn't seem to be, apart from where they've been cut. That's a pretty big marking, yeah?
did I have any fuse can? I'll
Right.
tell can I pull the rest of this body? I mean, the body of it.
Okay. As you pull out like all the rest of the body here, the summoning circle just completely shuts off. And it becomes a dull sort of like marking, like the ones you've seen on the shipwreck.
Hmm.
So nothing should be able to come through or be conjured now.
Hopefully.
As your detect magic is still running, Inigo, there's no more conjuration coming off of it.
Okay.
Did we turn it off?
I let everyone know that
Um,
the magic is sort of dispersed from.
Well, we should collect these bodies.
Can we figure out how long
Let's get new
ago
bodies and
those
put 'em on.
bodies were put in those braziers? Braziers. Yeah.
2 years ago from the manifest.
2
At
years
least.
ago.
5 years ago is in a car crash.
Yes.
Clyde's
5
like,
years
well,
ago.
Put the second
Well.
body together. Put
Okay.
the second body together and go collect the last one. In this one. Did someone?
Okay.
Is Anigo getting that one? I mean,
I'm just still
Grandpa?
examining it, like, see
okay.
if there's any like proper like knife carvings inside the flesh that represent symbols.
Make a medicine check, Levis.
I'll telekinetic pull the next one.
14.
14. Okay. No, nothing. Although the cuts that were sectioning the limbs of the bodies are brutal though. Like not quite clean cuts. Some of them had to be like attempted twice. You see like slants on the bone, the marrows and the meatier areas. The most concerning bit about this is if the ritual really did take 2 years ago, why did they still seem kind of fresh?
Yeah.
The blood has been dried up, and there is no blood present onto the braziers itself. However,
But there's like
itself
no
is-
engravings around the braziers, right?
no engravings, no weird symbolism.
Nothing hidden inside, nothing hidden anywhere, no hidden like areas around the brazier, nothing that looks
Oh,
dug
can
up.
you can make an investigation check for that. 9. No.
Something tells me whatever was around here still could be around here.
I'll pull the next one.
As you pull the fourth one out, the markings on the shrine disappear altogether, and it's just like so imagine like the shrine now, but without any of the blue.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh well, let's return these bodies then.
There.
So the engravings on this on this thing, are they like properly engraved, like chiseled in, or like chalk or anything like that?
Engravings on what?
This thing here.
Oh, yeah, they seem to be chiselings of the original stone piece.
Are there any obvious footprints on the ground coming around from?
Apart from
this-
yours, none.
Hmm.
From the survival check that you rolled before.
Nemesis is just
damage
kind of
it.
like look around and be like, no need to worry, guys. I'll keep watch. I'll let you know if something's coming.
Oh God.
Thanks, Nemesis.
Let's damage it.
Should
Should we
go and
break
pull out
it?
my gun, and I'll just go and prepare to shoot it, but instead I'll cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yeah, the shrine is just stone. It's easily damaged by your attacks, whatever attacks you wish to do on it. Maybe not Jihani, since he's using stone
Weak.
versus stone. But but yeah.
We need paper. That
Piece of paper.
But no, I'll just
paper be
keep
rock.
doing that so like there's multiple holes inside where the engravings are, and then I'll properly destroy the center. As everyone
Sure.
starts packing up and getting ready to leave.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
make
Easily
sure it's
done.
inoperable.
Yep. As you make sure double check to make sure it's desecrated. Yeah, I'll just cross it out. Alright, properly desecrated.
Clyde,
Yeah.
would Nemesis attacks have no effect on it? So you know, rock beats scissors.
No. Not quite. Her scissors are very, very strong. Could probably cut through
Oh.
rock. Yeah. But yes. So eventually, you guys make your way back towards the village?
Yes,
Yeah.
Take these back.
with all 4 bodies.
Yeah.
With all 4 bodies.
All 4 bodies.
And you wait the 8 hours in which the Warforged is being fixed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be
Alright.
cooking
I
food.
will do some. I'll do some.
Oh,
Yeah.
would there
Burying
would I be able to forage for food or whatever around where we are?
You can fish for food here, but otherwise the foraging would be pretty limited with just the topography here. It's not exactly natural woodlands.
Okay. Oh, I'll go fishing then.
Alright. As Paige sets her lines down to go fishing and everyone else waits for the Warforged to be operable, midday would come. And midday brings alongside it rain. Heavy rain.
want to-
Before that was happening, while we were waiting for the Warforged, I'd like to just bury the bodies. Make
Yeah, I
sure
wanted
they're
to
Yep.
bury.
comfortably
Yep.
put away
Yeah, no problem.
with all the other ones.
The bodies are
Just
buried.
need 4 more bodies, right?
Yeah,
You
4 more
can't
bodies are
fall.
buried
7 out of
alongside
11.
the rest. And
7 11, 8.
the prince also gives like his another little short speech on them as well. More or less saying the same thing, except changing it around like here and there for these ones. And as he does so, eventually, as you finish burying the bodies, the clouds come in and it starts raining. Heavy rain. And it sort of like forces everyone inside, even especially you, Paige, for, unless you're immune to disease, you'd risk getting a cold with how heavy it is raining if you want to stay outside and fish.
Yeah, she's not immune to disease.
Yeah. As you guys eventually go back into the building, namely the warehouse, as the Warforged becomes operable again, you guys hear a large, sort of like sharp, distant howling coming from the town hall.
Mm,
Oh. Can I quickly just put this gold in the Warforged?
Yeah, as you quickly put the gold in the Warforged and become less encumbered again, that howling
much is that
becomes
total?
like a scream of pain. What do you guys
Nemesis
do?
quickly runs to it.
Okay. Anyone else
What did you do?
following Nemesis?
Oh, yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah, how
I will
much?
do.
Clyde, I got to know how much gold is there.
Huh?
I put it all in the Warforged.
Okay, that'll take you a while, and you'll join these
That's
guys pretty
okay.
late. Okay,
That's fine.
that's a lot of gold. It's 3 crates worth of gold ore.
I just need a pound number.
Pound number? Let's see. Let's start crates 5
This ego thing of the Prince? Who's staying at the Prince? Just the
Yeah.
barkeeper?
Well, like 200 pounds per crate.
You're staying with him, okay.
So 650 pounds altogether.
Okay. Inside Warford.
I
Yeah.
use the house as cupboard to like move my way over there too. Why not?
Yeah, the prince would be following you guys unless you tell him not to.
He's a
Oh, okay, then I'm coming. If the prince wants to go, I'll ask him if he wants to go.
Otherwise, you can stay
Yeah,
behind.
he
with
nods. He seems pretty adamant on helping that. Even though he was afraid of ghosts, or when someone needs help, it sort of like automatically kicks in this sort of like hero syndrome of his. But yes, he does rush over there to help. And as you guys all converge onto the town hall is locked.
Magically.
Look through the window.
Yes. You look through the window, Juhani,
Sneak.
and there seems to be a red-skinned figure, a horned red-skinned figure, that's currently chanting something, and causing the ghost to like scream out in pain.
I'll force push him.
You try and force push it doesn't do anything against the window.
I'll be like, "You bitch!"
And what is it with you yelling out at shit?
It's like, "Hey, you son
That's all you can do.
Like,
Yo,
what is this
pussy!
now? Like 3 dragons and a demon? Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
He yells at all of us too.
I'm
Very
gonna save
quiet.
him."
So does it look like his reflection? He's like in reflections.
Wait, is that what you guys
What
look?
was that?
The demon, is he like into reflections, like in the windows itself?
You can see through the windows itself.
But I'm talking about the demon itself. Like, does it appear to be part of like the reflection in the window?
No, you can just see through the window. There's no like reflection or anything.
Oh, so he's he's a solid being. Got it.
Juhani will hold the pendant of Frisk's helm god or whatever and goes, "Hey, help me protect this ghost guy, man!" And then he'll be like, "Hey," just keep yelling him at the he's just trying to distract him. He's just
As you try to distract him, it doesn't seem to do much.
yell and thieves.
Well, are we all at like the door, or is?
You can be, yeah.
Clyde, just let me know when I've eventually got there after loading up the Warforge. But
Sure. Yeah, I'll take
assuming
you
I'm
along.
not there yet. Yeah.
I'll basically just tell everyone to gather at the door.
Got it.
Okay, try it on.
Or
You said it's magically locked, right?
Haha,
Yeah.
dispel magic.
Dispel magic. The door flies open. And it's at this point the red this devil figure looks back.
Can I push him now?
He seems to sigh. You can't push through the window. He's still at the window, and where the door would be, it'd be very very far away, 40 feet away from the whole thing. And
I'll have to start running over. Yeah.
and yeah, as you start running over and start like running into the town hall to interrupt whatever he's doing, he seems to have proper human pupils, whoever this figure is, this devilish figure. But his horns are like quite large, abnormally large. And as you guys begin to fill into the chamber, he rolls his eyes and he just snaps his fingers as he steps away. And as you wave counterspell, he just goes, uses his other hand, casts counterspell back.
Do I use it again?
No, you only have one reaction, sadly.
Yeah.
I can't
As,
speak.
I had
eventually,
my mouse ready on for the fucking he was gonna teleport bullshit.
yeah. Well, casters, man. Although it's not actually a teleport, just dimension doors. So you see the door he steps through, and as you
Force
guys
pull
just
him.
like,
Force pull him.
nope.
Can I shoot him with my bow?
Can I just like jump at him, you know? Go in
Although
with-
even if it would hit, Oh wait. No, not quite with this sort of like instance.
You pussy running away! You horny bastard!
Yeah, and as you guys just shout into the nothingness and you prepare your weapons, you set them down again, but then you look towards where that ghost is like screaming in pain. You see now most of the ghost's form is now physical again. His
What?
claws become like actual, like sort of like fleshy instruments, and I describe that as instruments because on the tips of his like claws seem to be knives, scissors, all sorts of like these
look,
sharp
friends.
implements, and he seems to like be clutching his face at the moment with like these sharp implement claws, and the claws seem to like go through his face as that bit of him is still incorporeal, but then all of a sudden he pulls away, and you watch as like the gentle face he had once is now just like this sort of like nightmarish, twisted, sort of like chemically burnt sort of face. It's red, unblinking eyes staring at each and every one of you. He's trying to say something, but nothing intelligible is coming out.
You yell at him, going, Garrett, wake up! We're your friends!
And yeah, as you say, we're your friends. He reaches out a hand towards you, Juhani,
Oh no.
and then he reaches out, but the hand goes towards where the door is, and he flicks a finger, and the door closes.
You should just destroy that door, man.
What's up the...
Just take off the hinges.
Can I yell at the ghost? Something along the lines of leave Juhani alone.
In Draconic?
In Draconic.
Yeah.
Because that rolled a 1.
As you do that, it turns to you, and it like sort of floats back to where, to originally where it was like once floating and resting in, and it like roars the same sort of voice that you had heard before that was like shifting through his form when you had talked to him. The gentle voice is gone, and now you guys face
An evil, gentler person. He's
Yep.
like,
a
I also want to
furious
stash...
revenant.
Yeah,
But-
I also want to stash my short bow and pull out my dagger and a blade.
You get to do
with
that
the
on your
stretch
turn.
blade.
I think everyone is free on Saturday, yes? Everyone here? Sorry, not Saturday, Sunday.
Tomorrow?
No.
At around-
Probably not.
Probably not?
At what time?
Probably a little bit earlier than our starting then.
Oh, thank God. If that's the case.
I mean, specifics would be
Around like
appreciated.
5 p.m. AEST.
no.
My time.
I wouldn't be.
Damn, okay. Because yeah, that's where I'll have to end it for now. Because I do have work tomorrow.
Me too. That's why I won't be here.
Yeah.
I
But yeah.
mean, look, I finish at like 5, but by the time I'm home, it's like 6:15, and I've got to organize dinner and do a whole bunch of
Yeah,
shit.
it'll run late.
That's alright. Okay. No problem. So then, yeah, same time next week. Then. We start off
alright.
right away with the boss fight.
Oh
Fine.
damn.
Sad.
Yeah.
Nemesis,
what's up?
Nemesis wants to go up to him.
Sure.
I don't know
Well,
which
when it
way.
happens next week.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway, guys, good job. And good job being nice to the ghost, but sadly,
It was in vain, you idiots.
No, what do you mean? The gold isn't cursed.
yes,
Yeah.
God's not cursed anymore.
That's all that mattered.
we got the gold now.
But basically, Bobby eventually follows behind and encounters a locked door.
Yep. That's fine.
But yeah.
I got a war forge full of gold ore.
Alright, good to know. Anyway,
Remember, the prince is with us. So like,
yeah, the prince is inside that town hall, so good luck.
Oh no, he's gonna AoE him.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, alright, I gotta go get ready for bed.
Yo, thanks.
Thanks for playing, lads. Alright,
Cheers,
next
Lou.
time
Mm-hmm.
will probably be a longer session because anyway, laters.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.